It literally pisses me off, like how stupid some of you guys can be.
Hello, and welcome back to this week's episode of Yip to My App. I'm still Erica Starr, and today I'm here with
Steven Rodriguez, aka Miko Stevo.
We are
back for number
back.
5. Yes, sir.
Today we're talking about being a content creator because since the last time Steven was on, I didn't have a content creation page. I wasn't my own person. I was just Yip to My App. So today we'll be talking about all the stresses being a content creator, just making things online, posting them, and hoping for the best. So first question is, what are some frustrations that come up for you as a content creator?
Frustrations. Creator's block is always a thing. I've always had that for, the 4 years I've been making content. But it's been really frustrating lately because back in October, I had just moved back with my mom from, living in my apartment for like 2 years or so. And when I was at my apartment, if I wasn't doing my work content, like bus operator related type content, I was able to do some stuff at home because I just felt like I had the space, like I had good lighting in my apartment. I thought it was just the perfect space for content creation. And when I moved back to my mom's, I just felt like it's just not content creating like friendly, if you know what I mean. Like I just feel like there's not enough sunlight that gets in there. I don't like the lighting in there. My room is just not friendly for it. And I would just have to rely on going outside and just trying to find something to do if it's not work related. And I've been trying to kind of just drift away from my work related content because I don't want to be trapped in that bus. Oh, you're the bus driver from TikTok. I don't want to be known as the bus driver from TikTok. It was cool. I'm glad that content brought me to where I am today. It got me a lot of followers and stuff. But I want to branch out and try doing, other things and more entertaining things. And there's only so much you could do when it comes to bus operator created content. And the first weekend of the new year, I ruptured my fucking Achilles. I ruptured my Achilles. What a beautiful way to start the new year. Mind you, I was turning 30 in a couple weeks, after that. So all my birthday plans were ruined. And one of the things that came to mind was like, all right, how am I going to create content? I'm not going to be at work, so I can't do work-related content. It was my right Achilles, so I couldn't drive anywhere. So I was just rotting in bed, just miserable, depressed. Like I said, my mom's house isn't content creation friendly, in my opinion. So it was hard on me. And I was kind of going crazy. I'm not going to lie. Like I was getting like those stress pimples and just, I was really going through it. Like it was like a little depression I went through. Because,
really?
Yeah, I swear. It's honestly like, yeah, you got an injury, right? But you really don't know how much you rely on your Achilles once you rupture that shit. I swear. Like, if it was my left Achilles, yes, it would have sucked, but I would be able to drive around, I don't really do anything with my left foot. Well, you're right, you're driving, And, yeah, I just couldn't do it. I couldn't get my haircuts every week because I had to rely on my mom or, like, taking an Uber or someone else driving me to get a haircut. Yeah, it was a rough patch in my life. I'm not going to lie. But Listen, you see no boot up here. There's no boot.
God.
There's no boot. No, listen, the socks stay on. I know there's a lot of buyers out there, but my feet aren't for sale. No, for real. Ever since I was able to walk again.
I'm sorry. I just wasn't expecting the full extend.
Oh my God. No, so once I started walking again and I was able to drive again, I was like, all right, I'm gonna start getting this content out because on so I was mostly a TikTok creator. I wasn't posting on my Instagram. I feel like Instagram was more like intimate, like for like close friends or like people that you really know and like family members that follow you. I don't really have like family or anything like that on TikTok. But since Instagram wasn't familiar with my TikTok videos, I just started recycling them and putting them on my Instagram. And I was going viral on Instagram. I'm just with my recycled content. But there was only so much I could post, when it came to like the bus driver stuff. Yeah, and then I started just going out once I started driving again, like I said, and propping my phone up and started making content.
Get into that exposure therapy.
Yeah, I started doing exposure therapy. Because I've always had this fear of recording in public and worrying about who's watching me or what other people think. And I really want to get over that. I've been wanting to get over that for years. It's just a matter of pushing myself to actually do it. And one day I just got some matcha, parked up, put my little DJI mic on my shirt, and just stood on the sidewalk and forced myself to just talk to the camera. But as I was doing it, I was like kind of like explaining what was going through my mind. I was like, all right, I got like 2 people walking like towards me. They're probably gonna judge the fuck out of me right now. And then I would look back at the video. They were on their phones. They weren't even looking at me. They were just doing what they're doing, living their life, But there were some people that did look at me. Like there was some weirdo guy at the red light just staring at me. He's like, why is this guy talking to a mailbox? Because my phone was stuck on the mailbox. I had the magnet on it. But yeah, that was like I did it once, and I was like, you know what? I could probably do this again. I made it my duty to do it again, and I did a second one, and I made it into a series. And I'm on. I got 7 up right now.
Yep.
Yeah, I gotta do my next one, in that upcoming week, and yeah. It's been fun. I feel like I'm getting more comfortable, talking in front of the camera in public, just standing out there. And
have you tried what I had mentioned to you, like acting like you're on FaceTime with somebody?
I somewhat. What I did was instead of acting like I was on FaceTime, I put an AirPod in, but the AirPod isn't connected. So it just gives the illusion like if someone passes by me, oh, he's on FaceTime, like he's on the phone. That's what I did once. But I was like, I'm not gonna do it no more. I'm just gonna talk to the camera.
Okay.
I kind of want to eliminate the things that try to make it easier for me.
Why?
Because
make it as easy as possible for as long as
I know, but it's just gonna push me. Like someone commented, they were like, oh, they DM'd me, they replied to my story, and they were like, try doing it without holding your matcha. Like try
that was gonna be
because the matcha is or whatever drink I have in my hand is like
it's a fidget.
It's a fidget, yeah. Like whenever I get nervous, I'll take a nervous sip. And
see, but that's okay. I do that in real life. Like when I was in college, I would talk to people a lot, and every time I felt like they were looking at me too hard, I would take a sip of my water, and I was never more hydrated than in college because of that. Like that was my thing. Like as soon as I felt like they were talking for a long time, and I just have to keep looking interested, and I get really scared to make eye contact, I just take a really long sip.
That's definitely me. Whenever I have to make eye contact, I'm doing something. Like if I'm talking to like my physical therapist, right? Like he has to massage my, my ruptured Achilles. So we'll be talking and then we were looking at each other. I'm like, okay, just touching my face, scratching myself or whatever, because I don't have a drink on me, I'm playing with my keys, just stuff like that. So yeah, I'm trying to work on that. I don't want to be so fidgety when I'm in front of the camera.
So what do you think is the biggest thing stopping people from creating content overall, outside of being anxious in front of a camera?
People's judgment.
Yeah.
I feel like that's everyone's, worry when they first start getting in front of the camera. Everyone's going to think, oh, what if people think I'm weird? What if they say something, and it's going to come to a point where, hopefully it comes to a point where you're going to realize that no one really cares. These people are just like extras in your fucking movie,
Yeah.
So that's how I'm thinking about it. I'm still trying to get over that hill, I still feel it, but I feel like I'm I see the light at the end of the tunnel. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna get there soon.
Yeah, for me, it's definitely people I know. Like when it comes to my page, like yeah, I'll share my content creator page on my personal page, and by personal page, I mean a page that I'm trying to like eventually sunset. You know, I didn't mean for that to be a pun, but I am trying to sunset that page.
Pun intended.
And I'll post it just so that people can see like the ones that I'm proud of, because I know that there are some things that I post where I'm like, I'm a fool. I'm a fucking fool. But at the same time, it's on the internet because it is very much me. And it's just like, I just rather the people whose algorithms it falls on, because I'm a very niche thing that they might like. You know, I'd rather them see it and not people that I know see it.
Very niche. Ultra niche.
And I don't know. I've been trying to take advantage of the fact that like whatever weird things I do, whatever strange habits I have or whatever, I've been trying to take advantage of the fact that I will be sent to the people who agree with me entirely. Not agree with me entirely. I don't want to make it seem like I'm like trying to spread ideals or whatever, but that are just as weird as me. That just match my strangeness. Yeah.
Your people. I get it.
So it's still tough though, because I still feel like the thing is, in the back of my head, there's a group chat. There's a group chat of everyone who's ever hated me from high school, just like sending it to each other and being like, could you believe this bitch is posting that? Did you see that? Did you see? And like, that's the part that like, it's like 2% of my brain though. That's the part that has me like, Erica, are you sure you want that out there? And then there's like 98% that's like, when it has like 50,000 views, what are they going to say then? It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I feel you.
Yeah. So what's more awkward, filming in front of strangers or people you know?
That's a tough one. Because me personally, I like to do my content by myself. I don't really like making content in front of people. Because I just feel like I'm just making everything about me at that time. You know what I mean? I don't want to feel like that.
It's tough.
It's tough, yeah. But if I have content creator friends, it's easier because they understand. You know? Like if you're making content and I'm just going to be there and like, all right, you know, she's doing whatever she got to do. You know, she needs me to like help her in between, you know, little clips or videos or whatever, I'm going to help her. If she needs me to record her to get a certain shot, I'm going to do it. And I know how this stuff works, you know? But when it's one of your other friends, they won't really understand what you're looking for. Like you really have to explain it to them and hope that they give you what you want.
Yeah. That part is super tough. There's so many things when it comes to just like having friends who get it and friends who don't. Because, you know, then you have like the golden star friends who are friends of yours who are really close to you, who don't do the content stuff, but who know what you want, and because they listen to you and they understand what you would like and stuff like that. So it's like those are the top 2%, you know, types of friends.
I have a lot of those.
And part of it too is because like since they don't want content themselves, you don't have to return the favor. And it's not a selfish thing. It's just like, you're not thinking about the fact that, okay, once you take these videos of me, now for the next hour, I got to take videos of you. It's just like, no, they might have just nonchalantly taken a video of you when you didn't even know, and they sent it to you at the end of the night, and you're like, what the fuck? This is great.
I love that. I love that. Because they know you could use it.
Yeah. Or even like when you and I talk about stuff and like, you know, there's a video and I'm like, wait, you could put a line on that and that'll be a video or something. And it could be something super simple because we've already had the mental conversations with ourselves, you know, the whole pipeline from like, I don't know what to post to everything is content. And sometimes it's just that one little 3-second snippet and you just have to understand what works and what doesn't. And somebody, you know, from the other world, I say it like that, you know, would be like, this is useless, this is stupid, nothing is content, your stuff is foolish, whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I've had my moments because like even something that's like really, I guess, difficult for me is when I hang out either with family or with people who I haven't seen in a while and I look really good that day and I want to get maybe like the perfect picture or the perfect video or even just like even a funny video or something. And because I haven't seen this person in a while, I'm just like, fuck, like I don't want to make it seem like, you know, I'm using them for content that I'm like technically always working or anything. But at the same time, it's like, when else would I do this? I don't go out often. I want to use every time I go out as an opportunity to create something. Like I remember something I didn't do because I hadn't seen this friend in a while. It was Seema. I hadn't hung out with her in like 3 months. And then I finally see her in the back of my mind. I'm like trying to build it up in myself to be like, okay. And because like, she's a really close friend of mine. She would have understood if I would have asked her. But because I hadn't seen her in so long, I was just like, I'm not going to ask her to do this because I feel I'm going to ruin whatever like girly time we're having or whatever.
Yourself.
Yeah. And It's so stupid. I was like building up the courage in my head to ask her if she could record me doing the Maui Wowie challenge. And I never asked. The night ended and I was just like, the weather was nice, the outfit was nice, I had the upper body strength, I felt strong, I could have done it. And she would have been completely okay with it. But in my head, I was just like, no, Erica, don't do it. You don't want to be that person, whatever.
Yeah.
And then, then your mind starts fucking rabbit holing. You start thinking like, what if that was the breakthrough video? Like you never know if that would have been the video.
Yep.
And you can't change the past, but it's like, it's an annoying back and forth in your head. Ugh.
You just gotta take notes and, next time, just be open. Just do it.
But it's tough.
I know it's tough. Yeah, I know.
Instead, my solution was I just gotta see her more, and then I'll be okay with it.
Yeah.
But as for filming in front of strangers or filming in front of people I know, I think for me it's a lot easier to film. It's easier for me to film myself in front of strangers, I think. Like, I'm okay with setting up a camera, talking in front of it, because in my head, you have no idea what I'm doing. You don't know who I am. You don't know how many followers I have. And you possibly don't even care about social media at all. Like, there are so many people, especially like around where I live, who either they're like super into social media or they're like off the grid. Like, I don't even care about social media. You guys are so foolish. And I'd rather you like hate me and not care about any of it than to care a little bit and start wondering too much.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want you critiquing me. I honestly maybe don't even want someone who's into social media to pass by, because then it's like, oh my God, now you're judging me because you know better than I do. And that's why I'm like, So, yeah.
No, I get it.
Okay, so have you ever, this is kind of like what I said. Have you ever not filmed something you wanted to because of who you were with?
No, not really.
Really?
Yeah. Because like I said, I do a lot of my content on my own time. I feel like when I go out with friends, especially if I know they're not into content creation, I don't go out with the mindset that I'm going to get something, recorded or done for me. I kind of like put it to the side. I'm like, all right, let's hit this one out for, the night or whatever. If I do find something, I might bring it up and see if I get something done, but I won't make it my priority.
Okay.
I'll make the hangout session like my priority.
Yeah.
I want to yeah.
See, but I feel like that's always a tough balance too. Like, how much of your life is content and how much do you want to be present for? And then it's like, I feel like in creating content, there's like this space where you're recording everything, you're not present for anything. And then you become a pro somewhere down the line where you know exactly what you need and how much you need of everything.
Yeah.
That it's like, okay, take my phone out for like 5 seconds, record that really quick, have a little talkie moment for 30 seconds, or like somebody goes to the bathroom, let me just record this thing on myself. And it's like, it sucks because it still sounds like narcissistic and selfish, that you're always looking for your time to do your thing by yourself. But once again, when you have people who are also within that same kind of like, I don't want to call it a field, but practice, whatever you want to call it, everyone gets it. I feel like there are times that everyone kind of just gets quiet and does their own thing because they're like, I know what you want to do. Let's go to our phones for a second. This is work.
Yeah.
Now let's get back to business.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen someone that you're cool with and someone who doesn't do content creation, but you look at them, you're like, I know you could do something.
Yes, 100%.
And have you told them to do something and they've done it?
No.
No?
No, not that I've told them to do something and they've done it. Like, yeah, there's a few people that I know that they're just cool as fuck. Like, you look at them and you're just like, damn, like, if you posted just a little something, like, people would be interested in you. People would like you.
Yeah.
And they just don't. And I'm just like, damn.
That sucks.
Yeah, I know.
That sucks.
I mean, it's kind of like when you told me to start TikTok Live. And I was like iffy about it. And then I got on and I was like, this is kind of cool. It's kind of
I told her because I know what these, sorry to call you guys this, but I know what these weirdos like on TikTok Live. They like women. It doesn't matter how you look, to be honest. It could be the most chopped woman ever. If you have some little bit of cleavage out, these guys are going to be on your live sending you gifts, sending you money.
That's not what I did, by the way.
It's not what she did. No. All she does is cook and eat. and just like be at her desk and she'll just flex her traps. Like, that's what she'll do. She'll flex her muscles. Like, there's guys who like
calling me all the way out.
I'm just saying, like, it's not like you're doing it on purpose. Like, you hang out in your gym attire. Like, your muscles are gonna show regardless.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I like to push people who I feel like are interesting to do content creation.
I'm sorry. All you do is eat and cook. It's crazy.
No, but it works. It works. But I was saying, like, I like pushing people who I see are very interesting to do content creation, who I feel like there's a niche for everything. Like my friend Matthew, right? Back in 2021, he was my sister's friend. They went to high school together, and we've been around each other since our high school days, middle school days. And we were going to Rolling Loud one day. We carpooled. We just found that we were going to Rolling Loud, and we're like, oh, let's just carpool. He lives like up the block from me, so we carpooled and we like caught up. And he was about to become a teacher at the school that he was attending, when he was growing up. And I told him about my TikToks and how just me being a bus driver, me being uniform, just blew up. And he was like, yeah, I kind of want to get into content creation, but I don't know what to do. I was like, bro,
Just post.
yeah, just post, but like he doesn't know what like field to get into. So, and he's not like the type to like go vlogging and stuff like that. I just know that's not him. But he gets fly. He's about to be a teacher. Those videos of teachers posting up their camera in the schoolroom, in the classroom, showing their outfits throughout the week or what I wore this week for teaching as a teacher, they're gonna blow up.
And there's always a conversation because like, is it controversial? Are you too casual? People are always gonna say something.
It's
and
always
if you look
something.
good, even better.
Exactly. And I know, no pause. Bro's not ugly. You know what I'm saying? But I told him like, yo, just post the content. You could attract women, and yeah, do it. He did it. The first one he uploaded got 600,000 views. 600,000.
I know he must have hit you up so fast, like,
bro. He was like, "Yo, I'm getting so many." I said, "Bro, I told you, just keep doing it." So he kept on doing it, and almost all of them went viral. Almost all of them. And I wish he was more consistent with it, And then he got into his DJ stuff. I was like, "Yo, bro, let's post your DJ stuff. Do a mix. Do something. Let's start going on lives. Like, I'll bring a fucking ring light for you so you can have, perfect lighting and stuff like that, And I'll share everything like that. Like, I want everybody who I think is like interesting and, who could make it in the social media world. I want all of them to thrive. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
In a perfect world, I have like a David Dobrik type of content creator squad.
You think so?
Did you ever watch David Dobrik's videos?
No. Well, no.
No. You're like, am I gonna lie?
No, because you said the name. I was like, oh, it sounds familiar, and then you lost me, and then I thought about it. I was like, I know who he is now.
Liking David Dobrik now is like very cancelable. I'm not saying like that, but in his prime, it was like him and like 10 to 12 other creator friends, and whether one of them was OnlyFans or the other one was like, everyone just did something. Everyone was interesting in their own different kind of ways. Some of them would post thirst traps. Some of them were just really funny and chunky. Like, they all had weird things about them. And I don't want to say weird. My friends aren't weird. My friends are interesting.
I could be a little weird.
You can be. But
okay.
Oh, you see? You don't like it.
Get a little this guy.
But in a perfect world, I would have like a bunch of friends who do content stuff and we all help each other with each other's things. And it's like, I've even learned in like the little time that we had like in St. Lucia when it was like me, you, Taylor, Raimi, like a bunch of people who do the content stuff. Everyone's taking videos of everything. You have 5 angles of every single thing that's happening. And no one is upset about the fact that phones are out. And everyone has phones out for just enough time because we have 1,000,001 memories without phones out. Yeah. So it's just like, in a perfect world, I would always have that circle of friends. And obviously, I'm okay with having friends who don't do content. I'm completely okay with that. That's not what I'm trying to say.
1,000%.
I'm just saying, in terms of like making things easy with content and just like, I don't know, like it's, okay, on a regular day when I don't know what to post, I go through my camera roll and I look for something. I'm like, there's got to be something in here that I could, find relatable, that someone else can find relatable, that's like either really pretty, really cute, or really ugly, or really real, very honest. And if everyone, just contributes little by little, like every time you hang out, you just so happen to have like 3 special moments that you have caught on camera. It's like, you're going to have infinite shit to post and that shit's going to last forever. So in a perfect world, I would have that. But right now, I like what I got. I'm very happy with what I have. I'm not trying to sound ungrateful. But in a perfect world, that's what it would be.
Yeah.
So, next we have dealing with people who aren't necessarily content creators. Do you think people understand how much consistency and effort it takes to create content, or do they just assume it's easy?
I think they assume it's easy.
Yes, they do.
Listen, let me tell you something. For those who don't content create,
or create content.
Sorry, yeah. I don't know why I said it like
That's
that.
That's how hard it is.
That's how hard it is. For those who don't create content, I feel like they could see let's say I upload a video, like a 20-second video, they'll be like, oh, he just uploaded a 20-second video. Not knowing it could have took a little over an hour to edit that 20-second video, depending on how much is in that 20 seconds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I just feel like, I feel like we don't get enough respect for...
Yeah, and I think part of it, a lot of the work is just the mental toll. Because something, when I started, posting and stuff, I was like, wait, if I want to post a video every day, and this is when I was thinking, I've gone through like 7 different mindsets in the few months that I've already been creating videos. But in the beginning, I was like, every single day, first thing in the morning, I have to do my makeup. Because if I want to catch a casual moment and I want to look good enough on camera for that moment to be post-worthy, I got to look somewhat cute. Either like I have to wear a decent outfit, everything else isn't done. Or it's like, it's the rule where it's like either your hair and your outfit are done, or your makeup and your hair are done, or your makeup and your outfit. I think I think whatever, it's a combination. You got to have at least 2 done, and then you look put together. That's just like a general rule.
Yeah.
So that was my thing. And I was just like, oh my God, like every single fucking day. Like, and for some days to not even get anything worth recording, for some days that like nothing even happens.
That's the worst.
And you're like, okay, I got ready and the shirt is now dirty because I ate in it and I spilled sauce on it. Like, I'm just like, all for what? I didn't see anyone. I didn't hang out. I didn't touch grass. Like, what am I doing? And I feel like that's the mental toll that people don't think about when it comes to creating content. And that's why content creators are always not so expensive. Well, yeah, I mean, like when it comes to marketing and stuff and paying them, like it's expensive because you're kind of paying someone to live their natural life and include your products in it in a way that feels genuine to their audience. And there's just like a whole bunch of like psychology and shit that gets involved. But that's for the people who actually care about what the fuck they're posting. Because yes, there are people who really just set up their phone randomly and don't care and they just get lucky. Luck is a whole other thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Some people it's pure luck.
Pure luck. Sometimes you just look at some video that blew up, millions of views, and you're like, for what? Mm-hmm. Like I could literally record. I could put all my videos into TikTok, right, and start editing it. And when you look at the total amount of minutes that video is without touching it, I could literally have like a 15-minute video, and I have to cut it down to a duration which I feel like audiences can withstand, because not everyone has a attention span like me. Like I could watch something, if I feel like it's interesting, like I'm gonna just continue watching it. But people see something for like 2 seconds and like, all right, whatever. Yeah. You know, like that's a lot of editing.
Even
to do.
Thinking about hooks.
You thinking about hooks
Because sometimes
too.
I watch a video and it, like I said, like you said, like you can watch something if you think it's interesting. But then I start trying to like reverse engineer other people's videos. And I'm like, wait, this was a generally, I guess, boring video to the average person. But this shit has like 1 million views. How did that happen? And they still have hook shots. Like if you still look at the beginning 30 seconds of the video, all the shots are like 1 second to 2 seconds long because they need a real UN. And I'm looking at it, I'm just like, but what's interesting about it? Because like like I said, I was caught for the whole thing, but I'm like, I'm not like the other 1 million people who watch this. So I'm looking at it, I'm just like, okay, I just watched this fishing video that was like 5 minutes long. And I'm like, there were a bunch of basic shots of like the scenery and stuff. But I was like, maybe they're like catching on to the colors and the contrast. Maybe it comes down more to like colors and the editing. And it's just like a whole bunch of stuff. And no one else is thinking about this. No one who...
It's a content creator's breakdown.
Yeah, pretty much. And it's stressful. And if you think about every single video, that takes a lot. It's a heavy mental toll. But if you're lucky enough to be one of those people, like, you know who got lucky? Well, it's not really luck because he's been making music for a while. He just posted a video about how, like, I've been making so much music and this is the song that went viral, and it's the one with the granny that got hit by a bazooka.
Rest in peace, my granny. She got hit with a bazooka. Kaboom. Kapow. Funny song.
But yeah, so he posted it. He was like, I've been making music for so long and this is the one that went viral. But but like in situations like that, like you would hope that the rest of your content is similar to what went viral, or you start making things in line with what made you viral. That's pretty much the 2 directions you can go depending on what blew up. And that's another stressful thing because I would hate it if I pivoted on one random day and that video went viral. People go to my page and they're like, nothing else is like this.
Right.
I would want to just... I can't say those words. Don't.
KMS?
Yeah, unalive. Whatever. Sensitive ass kids, bro.
Why is everyone so sensitive these days, yo? Let's go back in time.
I feel like I would have been viral a long time ago if we were allowed to be less sensitive.
I would have been dropping certain bombs. You don't even know. You know what bombs I would be talking about.
How do you handle the mental toll of hot streaks and dry spells on social media?
Ooh.
Yeah.
How do I deal with that?
I know you be crashing out.
Ooh, yeah, I be crashing out. I'm actually in a dry spell right now as we speak. Yeah, when the highs are high, the lows are lows.
Yeah.
Real low. And I feel like one of the most important things about creating content is keeping that momentum. You need to keep the momentum. Like if you have a viral video, something going crazy, be quick and make the next video. Because if the numbers are still going up, people are going to your page. If you uploaded another video after that viral video that's going around right now, they're going to watch that video and they're going to probably like that. And then you just got to keep on going and going and going. And if you don't keep up with that momentum, it could go like real dry real fast. And especially if you have like a dry spell could really just bring you down and put you in creator's block as well. And once you have that moment where you're not posting as much or consistent, like TikTok, for example, they don't like when you're not consistent. Once they see you're not consistent, your view, it's like you got to start from square one again. Your views are going to start really slow and really low. You have to work your way back up. So, yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, it's a pain. And one thing about me, like, I hate to admit this, but I check my views and my likes far more than I'd like to admit.
Your insights?
Yeah. Like, on what sucks, and I've talked to you about this before, like, I'll just go in cycles of, like, open Instagram, check my most popular video, how that one's doing, because that one's just, like, living and breathing or whatever on its own. And I'll check the most recent thing I posted, and I'll look through that. I'll answer any comments, and then I'll go to the podcast page, and then I go through all the views on that, and I respond to anybody who commented, and then I'll go to YouTube Studio, and I'll look at my hours, and I'll look at how many views I have on my most recent episode, and then I go to TikTok, and then I check all the comments and likes and views, and, you know, super stagnant over there. I freaking hate TikTok, because I just 300 jail forever. Whatever. And then if I'm feeling bubbly, I'm going on TikTok Live. And if I don't get attention within the first 10 minutes, going back to Instagram. And it just goes over and over. And I hate that. Like,
it's a cycle.
I haven't started I've never put my phone on D&D up until like 2 months ago, because I was like, girls, gotta stop. Because as soon as you put your phone down, even the stupidest notification, TikTok would be like, so-and-so went on live, go watch them. And it's like, don't suck me back in. This shit it's addictive.
Yeah,
and we are contributing to something that is not necessarily the most positive thing for people, but we are light-hearted creators. So I'd like to think we're making the world a better place. Fucking SpongeBob. Imagination. Yep. Okay. So what's worse? Someone openly hating or quietly not supporting?
When you say openly hating, what do you mean exactly by that?
Like
going on your content and hating on it?
Well, I know you love that.
I love it.
Yeah, I know.
Can I speak on that real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
For people who think that negative comments are a bad thing, they're not. Yes, they could be mean sometimes. A lot of trolls out there, and it could get you depressed depending on how you are as a person, you know? I know people say don't look at the comments if you go viral, you know, a lot of evil people out there. Me personally, I love going through those comments and seeing the good and the bad. Because at the end of the day, whether it's good or bad, it's engagement. Yeah. And if you engage back with them, for me personally, I like to troll the trolls.
They always fight back.
They love to fight back. And guess what's that doing? That's giving me more engagement. So just look at it like that. They're not going to do nothing. People they'll threaten you on the comments or whatever, what the fuck are they going to do? Find you? No. They're pussy. Sorry. Sorry.
Steven's opening up on this podcast.
Yeah. They're not going to do anything to you. Just reply to the comment. Just say, if you want to just say thank you, just say thank you. Who cares? Put an emoji. Like it. If it's mean or not, just like it. Especially those, don't let me get started on the older generation. They'd be like, they just judge you super hard. Oh, yeah. They'd be like, oh, what was this video even about? Like, what was the point of this?
Did you have to put this on the internet?
Shut up. just shut up. Actually, don't shut up. I want you to comment that. But what made you want to comment that on my video? You know what I mean? Like, it's not going to do anything. I'm just going to post more. That's exactly what I'm going to do.
Yep.
And so, sorry.
Yeah.
For the people who, what was it? The people who don't support silent. Okay. Yeah. That sucks too, because listen, there's a lot of people on my pages that I could be cool with, you know, like some people I spoke to a couple times, you know. I have beef with nobody. I can never beef with someone, to be honest. Like, if you don't like me, you don't like me, then you stay over there, I stay over here, whatever. But people, like, you know, I've communicated with, hung out with sometimes, like, they know I do this content shit. And I'm posting almost every day. Do they like my post? No. They like probably 1 out of 10. You know what I mean? Or once a week maybe, or maybe not like any of them. And that is frustrating, because you do know I do this, and support would be, you know, appreciated. That does go to say
It's free.
It's free, but they're not obligated to do that. I do know that. They're not obligated to give me support or, you know, just like something. You don't have to, but it would be nice.
I don't know. As a friend, if you consider them a friend, you're obligated. That's how I put it. Because even when it comes to your posts, I don't even fucking watch them before I like them.
I'm the same with you.
I just see that you posted something, double tapping, that's it. And I'll let it play though, so you could get like the watch, you know, time or whatever.
I'm the same way.
But it's like when it comes to friends, if your friend makes content, you like it. If that's your friend, just trust that they're not posting something crazy. Like, just fucking like it.
Just
and
like
what's
it.
worse, what's actually worse, I have friends in my gym. And, you know, like you said, not everyone is obligated. If you just know me from the gym, no, you're not obligated to like all my stuff. However, do not come up to me and be like, yo, I've been seeing all your podcast posts and, oh, look at you. You've been this, that, and the third, like supporting me in, you know, real life, which is cool. But I've never seen you in my likes and I've never seen you comment. And I'm like, you've been watching, you've been viewing, and you haven't, like, you're telling me in real life that you like it. So like it on the fucking phone. That kills me every time, because you're telling me that you're just actively not supporting the way that I need you to. Because that's all that I can ask of you. Like I said, you're not obligated, but if you're going to come for me, like, come to me like that. It's like, damn. So you didn't just tap the screen?
Every like counts. Every like counts. It doesn't matter if it's one person who likes it, that like counts to me. Simple as that.
That got sentimental out of nowhere.
Huh? But cue the sad music.
Okay, so this is where we talk shit about people who follow you.
What?
So this is where we talk shit about people who follow you.
Oh,
What's
okay.
the most unserious or useless response you've ever gotten when asking followers for input?
A lot of y'all are dumb. Like, it literally pisses me off. Like how stupid some of you guys can be. Stupid, like really stupid. Like I posted one time on my story, you know, prior to this podcast. Because I was like, me and Erica were kind of like, we don't know what to talk about. You know, we're trying to figure out what topic we want to, you know, bring up. So I posted on my Instagram story. I was like, hey, I'm going on the podcast soon. Please insert here, you know, a little box, whatever. Please insert here what topics you want to hear me talk about, or just anything in general. Like, just throw topics out there. Some bitch gonna say, talk about how many hats you have and all your fitted hats. What? What?
Oh my God.
You think I'm gonna talk about my hats for a 1 hour video? No. What the fuck? I'm sorry I'm cursing so much on here, but you guys generally get me fucking
You never
tight.
curse on me.
I don't. I try to hold myself back, but you guys get me fucking tight. Golly.
Yeah. And
Dumbasses.
as for
God.
me, my biggest issue is just people who ask to be on the podcast and they just want to gossip about someone else. Now, don't get me wrong. I've had people come on this podcast and tell elaborate stories. But if you've listened, the stories are crazy and they are a part of a bigger picture. I've had people who have like, messaged and said that they want to talk about, oh, I have a crazy story for you. And it's always about a man. It's always something where it's like, I want to talk shit about this guy. Like, this is some crazy stuff. And as I'm reading, it just sounds like the woman's the problem. And I'm just like, I'm just going to let you know that, oh, like, I don't think this is the right fit for the podcast, or I'll just never even open it. So that's in case you're listening.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's why I don't allow people to come in here and just, rag someone else. And the only times I do,
speaking of ragging someone else, I gotta get my shit off.
Go crazy.
No, let me stop. Because I really.
But the times that someone has ragged on somebody on this podcast is because I am close to the situation and I've already picked a side. That's really it. You sure you don't want to say your piece?
No, I'll do it on episode 6, my 6th episode. we'll make that a messy
one. Is that a
one.
real drama? Did you actually just?
What do you mean?
Oh,
my ex?
Oh wait.
You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't.
The comment she left on the. Yeah.
I thought you were talking about Snuggle Buddy.
Oh no, I could get into that, but it's not the podcast for this. We'll make that. I'll save that for my next appearance. That's a good one. Y'all enjoy that one.
Okay, so what is something? This might be. Let's see if you have anything different for this one. What's something your followers do that low-key annoys you, but you've been too cautious to say? And I'm just gonna tell you some of mine, just so
okay,
because I feel like this one, I feel like you might repeat yourself again. Mm-hmm. But for me, something that bothers me a lot, and this is a weird one because it's about my personal page. But when I post something on my story and it's resharing something from my page, liking the story does not count as liking the post.
Oh, I was having that problem the other day. Oh my God.
It.
That's why when you see me post on my Instagram, I don't share it to my story anymore.
Really?
When was the last time you see me? Well, I posted the pictures that I posted yesterday. But with my reels, when was the last time you see me repost my reels on my story?
Yeah.
Because everyone wants to like the story, but not click on the post and like it. But I think
Instagram allowed us that you can see the whole reel while in story view, right?
That's another thing that
it doesn't cut it off 3 seconds in the way it used to. That's
why sometimes if I do post, I'll put one of those GIFs or whatever over it. So you have to click on it to see what I posted.
Sneaky. We're putting you on game.
Yeah. Put that new post, type in the GIF, put new post. It's going to have that new post, enlarge it over your reel.
What's a red flag that someone isn't really supportive of your content?
A red flag that someone isn't really supportive of my content.
Like a friend. And you're like, whoa, that's fucked up. Or that's strange.
I don't want to say not liking my stuff because if I post on TikTok, I don't see everyone's post that all of my friends post. You know what I mean? It just whatever pops up on my feed.
Yeah.
I don't go on TikTok looking for my friends to see if they posted. If it comes up on my feed, I'm going to like it. So I can't really say that because I know how algorithm works. I really don't know. I feel like it would just really be posting on my story and not clicking on it. That kind of correlates with that. You know what I mean? Because there has been times where that's happened.
Okay.
That I've posted on my story and they don't even like the story or the post.
Well, I have some that I've experienced.
Let's hear it.
One big one is when I do feel comfortable enough to get pictures or to get videos, and someone makes a comment there she goes. She's over there doing her content thing.
Uh-huh.
And it's always said kind of negatively. It's different. Like if it's me and you, I'll be like, Steven's doing his thing again. Let him be, but it's never on some here he goes.
Right,
and I feel like I've been in situations where people have said here she goes again. I'm just like, whoa. You know that I love you. You know I care about you. You know that I'm not selfish. Why we gotta say that? Why we gotta do all that?
Yeah.
And that's been a pain. That's, I think, the biggest red flag.
Just be quiet.
And I just feel good friends, they give you the space for it. I feel like when you're as, knee deep, shoulder deep into it as, you're deeper than I am, into the content stuff. It's your friends should know that and they should give you the space to do that for as long as they're not going through something crazy and it's super irresponsible of you to be making content. They're crying in a corner over a breakup and you're like, let me take a little video. That's different. Very different. But for as long as everything's good, they should be giving you the space
1,000%
to do stuff.
1,000%.
And how can you tell, this is on the brighter side of things, how can you tell someone is genuinely happy for your successes, like your social media successes?
Oh, when people DM me or just text me on the side and just give me my flowers. I love that. I've had even people that I don't even know like that personally, you know, they could just be people on social media that I've had for a little bit, and they'd be like, yo, like I see like your progress. I really fuck with your videos and stuff. Or just strangers, you know, sometimes I get strangers that just reach out and, you know, say they appreciate my content.
For me, it's like when people tell me things about the things that I post and they give me like really small details, and I'm like, so you actually watched it? Or like you watched the whole episode? Like that wasn't in a snippet. That was the media episode. And you remember that? Like, I forgot who I was talking to. It was Asia. I was talking to her and I was like, I mentioned it. I was telling her a story and she goes, wait. She said, I know this. And I'm like, this is my first time meeting you. What do you mean you know this? And she was like, you said that in an episode. I was like,
yeah.
I was like, so you watch my episodes? And that gets me every time.
It's such a great feeling.
It is. Because especially like if you know me, like my thought process has always been like, if you know me in person, I'm very intense as a friend. Like I'm all up in your text messages. I'm all up in your DMs. Like I kind of figure you don't want to see me on Instagram or on YouTube. So to know that you're still looking, I'm like, you love me. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's a great feeling. Do you like it more when it comes from your friends or strangers?
It's two different feelings. From my friends, I just feel warm and cozy and like I chose the right people. From strangers, it's more of like I'm going in the right direction. It's more of like a self-affirmation of like where I'm going, you know, social media wise, career wise, or just like whether or not I'm progressing. Cause like if those messages stop, it's like, okay, so what am I doing wrong? But for as long as I keep getting little messages that are like, oh my God, bitch, like I love your videos, da, da, da. Like, cause the girls are really supportive in the DMs. Like girls are probably the most like, okay, like the guys who message me about the podcast, they'd be like, your pod is dope. And I'm like, wow, a platonic sounding message. This is so nice. And it's just like very straightforward. I'm like, okay, cool. So I get a whole bunch of like dude comments like that.
Yeah.
But the girls are just like, oh my God, like your stories and you're so relatable. And I'm like, that's what it is. When someone says I'm relatable, I'm happy. Because the last thing I want to be is out of touch. Like when someone calls you relatable, it's like, oh my God. So like I was talking and you were sitting there in your living room watching me on TV and going like, yeah, I love that. I love it, love it, love it.
Have you ever had your first like in-person encounter from a stranger?
No, but someone saw my dog.
Really? How?
Because my mom was walking him.
Oh, that's funny.
And I got a DM and was like, you weren't with your dog today, right? And I'm like, no, I'm in Florida. And they're like, yeah, but your dog was at Dunkin' Donuts, right?
Damn, that would have been your first encounter.
And I was like, what? They were like, yeah, he was outside of Dunkin' Donuts. And I saw him with two women. I assume one was your mom. And I was like, oh shit. Yep, that was crazy. My dog. Yeah. So
that's a great feeling when you have people outside, like just randomly coming up to you and be like, yo, like.
You get way more of those.
I do get a lot. I'm not going to lie. Like last weekend, I went to a party. And randomly, like mind you, like I said, I haven't been posting like, you know, my MTA content. So I'm not trying to be in that bag anymore. So a lot of my stuff has been the exposure therapy or just any other miscellaneous things that I want to post. And I'm just standing there, you know, looking at my phone and some guy walks in. He looks at me, he was like, yo, keep up the videos. Like I fuck with it. I was like, oh, appreciate you, bro, you know? And then
it was like an in real life Instagram comment. Like, like he just assumed that.
But it's cool. Like you show love in person. Like there's no
weird
hate.
Macho man.
Yeah, no
nonsense.
Weird macho man shit. Like, you know, you're comfortable in your own skin to tell another dude like, yo, I fuck with your videos. You know what I mean? And like even in like for the women, like with the girls, that's usually like, oh, aren't you Mr. MTA? And I'm like, I wouldn't call myself Mr. MTA, but
why they turn into SpongeBob?
I don't know. I did sound like him, right? But I was like, I don't think I'm Mr. MTA, but you know, if you want to call me that, I'll take it, you know? And then that's how the women really approach me in person, like, oh, you're Mr. MTA. Which is cool.
Eat that up. Don't try to be nonchalant.
I do, but like I'm humble too. Like I really don't want the Mr. MTA title, to be honest. I feel like I did enough. Like I reached my point with MTA content.
You gotta pass the torch.
I gotta pass the torch. I mean, a lot of other people have been, you know, and I feel like I know I've influenced a lot of people to do their type of content for the thing. And that's another weird thing. I'm not gonna lie. Can I talk on that?
Yeah.
People who All right, so there's been times where, and this is like no beef to anybody. Like I don't, like I said, I don't beef with nobody. Do your content, you know, but I just find it a little weird. Like I could post something and like again, bus related content, and it's a certain style, like day in the life or like work this overnight with me. Like I remember I posted that one time when I was injured, posted it on Instagram, and a day later, someone's in the our group chat saying like, "Oh look, they sent some other bus driver," and just literally copy and paste of what I did. And I posted it like not even 24 hours ago.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just a whole bunch of stuff, and
But you're always gonna get copycats on social media.
yeah, it's gonna be copycats, and that's cool and all. But like, damn, give us some fucking air to breathe. Like, give me some. Damn,
He was on the bus when he saw it, and so I'm gonna record this right now.
Give it at least 3 days or something like that. Not even 24 hours.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
That's something that I learned on social media. Actually, there was this video this one girl posted about like how to make your videos like pop off every time, and I thought it was really interesting. She said, copy every viral video you see, copy it, but do it in a way that's uniquely yours. I know that sounds like redundant. I feel like you hear that everywhere, but like you have to make it very specifically yours. Like in the same way of like, let's say somebody's doing a video of like, I don't know, like, wow, my brain is going back to 2020. I'm here thinking about like fucking whipped coffee. Let's say somebody's making whipped coffee. That's a crazy whatever. And I see that and I see the video did well. I would also make a video of me making whipped coffee, but I wouldn't copy it shot for shot. I would do it in whatever is unique to my situation, my circumstance. So like, I'm trying to think of like an extreme example, but I know that there's one girl, she lives out of her room. She's like famous on Instagram but for living out of her room. Like she gets brand deals and everything, but she literally rents out a room because, money, finances are, she's struggling and stuff and all that. And she has done videos that other people have done, and she does it from the POV of someone who lives in her room. Like who like everything that she owns, like all her food and everything. So like she'll make recipes and stuff that other like gym goers make or whatever. And she's also like a big gym rat, and she'll make them in her room, like with a bowl and whatever freaking appliances, and her videos pop off. But it's because she did the same exact thing, very unique to who she is and what she's known for. So all I have to say, like, somebody had done like a food recipe. I keep thinking about food. I'm sorry. My brain always, damn, you're right. I'm always cooking and eating. But yeah. There was like this one, like, it was like a protein shake recipe that someone posted. And this girl, she made an example of like how you can copy stuff. She did the same protein recipe, and she did like a whole thing with all the ingredients or whatever. But her mom was in the frame all the time, like just like making comments about like, why do you do this? Or like, why do you go to the gym? Like, you want muscles, all this stuff. But it went viral because it's like, no one else has her mom. That is just, it's the same exact recipe, but it's like, you got to find things that make you. And it sounds so corny and it sounds so like redundant, and that it's something that's been repeated over and over and over and over. But it's like, there are things in your life that no one else has experienced, that no one else has seen, or things that you do in your life every single day that someone else would be like, why would you do that? I would never do that. Or that's weird, or that takes a lot of work. You just don't know. Like, that's why you just got to throw spaghetti at the wall and see what sticks, because you don't know what's interesting in your life until you see how different you are from everyone else. Mm-hmm. So stop trying to be like everyone else. Be yourself. Do all the weird shit that you do on camera, and people are going to comment and judge you and love you.
Being yourself is key. You could take the recipe, but just add your little,
little pizzazz.
Put
raisins in the lasagna.
Let's not do that.
Not everyone's going to like it.
Yeah.
But people will be like, yo, that's weird. And you'll go viral.
It's true. Put your twist on it,
Whew. Okay, and then it is reflection time. Well, not really reflection time. This is advice time. If someone wants to start creating but feels embarrassed, what is something that you would tell them?
Damn. That's deep.
Talk to little Steven. Baby Migo.
What would I tell someone who wants to create content but's too scared to upload?
Mm-hmm. They're like looking at their phone. They're like, damn, I'm looking at Migos Stavoo's videos. That's how Siri says it. Siri be like, Migos Stavoo sent the real.
Damn. What would I tell someone who's afraid to post? That's a tough one, because it's as simple as, just telling them, just upload it. Mm-hmm. Like, that's what everybody says, just upload the content. It also depends on what they're afraid of. Like, what are you afraid of? The people's judgment, how you look, mm-hmm. There's different factors that go into the fear of posting on social media. So it all depends on what it is. But if it's about people's judgment and other people viewing you, like I said, these people do not know you. The only ones that are gonna know you are your friends, and if they're your friends, they're gonna stick by you no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So forget about the outside noise. Just upload your stuff, what you like. Be yourself. Be original, and people will gravitate towards you.
Yeah.
And yeah, don't worry about what other people got to think or say, because like I said, if they want to say some bad stuff on your post, that's good for you. That's engagement.
Yeah.
It's going to push you out there as much as they want to see you fall.
I think my advice would be always post things you love and post things the way that you see them. And by that I mean, like, for as long as you're posting things you love, doesn't matter what it is. If it's yourself, if it's you getting ready, if it's, you know, in my case, like me at the gym, or of my dog, or of me hanging out with my friends, those are all things that I love to do. And anything that you love, you will always be surrounded by. You're never going to do things that you hate to do. And if you do, change up your life. You shouldn't be making content. You're sad. But and with that said, make sure you're in a positive mental state before you start creating content. And I would also say to batch your stuff pretty early on, not too early, because then your stuff, you know, isn't relevant anymore. But always make sure to take your phone out when you're doing something you love, when you're looking at something you love, when you just feel good. You feel warm and cozy. I feel like you'll find out what your aesthetic is or your theme is through that. Because once you keep posting things that just naturally feel right and that naturally fill you with all the good feelings, you can look at your feed and, you know, figure it out from there and be like, oh, these videos don't do well. I like these videos. I can do these videos better, because without data, you have nothing to work with. Like, just post. I really mean it when I say throw spaghetti at the wall, see what sticks, because you don't freaking know. And what I mean by, like, post it from the way that you see the world, like I said before, your perspective is everything. Like, everyone, like 20 people can post about the same thing from 20 different perspectives. Like, everyone, like, think about like watching a movie. 20 people go to watch a movie and you got 20 different POVs walking out. Somebody hates it. Somebody loves it. Somebody thought it was scary. Somebody said it messed with their head. Somebody said it brought them back to their childhood. Like, everyone's going to think something differently of, what's it called? I don't want to say the same thing, but you know what I mean. Everyone, like, you get what the fuck I mean. Perspective. So yes, in short, record the things you love from the way that you see it. Record the world from your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what I got. And then now we're at the end. We're all done.
Wait, can I touch on one more thing?
Yes, you can. This is your time.
I really don't like shitting on people's content creation, right? I really don't. I want people to do what they do. If it works for them, amazing. I'm rooting for you. But there's one thing that I just really, really, really hate. And it's gonna sound like the girls are probably gonna be like, "Oh, you just hate women." No.
What is it?
The women that fucking take that bright ass light out and attach it to their phone, and they want to use it in the most intimate,
dimly lit
restaurants. Oh my God, bro. I hate it. I fucking hate it. Like, so I want, like, let's say I'm a customer, right? I want to eat. I want to date fine ass woman in front of me. And a girl next to me with her girls or whatever, just a group of girls, because it's usually a group of girls.
A gaggle of girls.
No, gaggle of girls. What the fuck that is? And they want to take their selfies, and they're like, "Oh, the lighting in here is not great." Go in their bag, they attach that fucking 1,000 megawatt light and attach it to their phone, and it's like lighting up the whole restaurant. Like, what if I came to this restaurant because I like the intimate setting, the ambiance, you know what I mean? And now you got this fucking light shining in my face. Stop it, please. It's so, it's like secondhand embarrassment for me. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. I get like embarrassed for them, even though they're not embarrassed, but like, whatever you think other people are thinking when you pull that light out, I'm thinking it.
You sound like the people you scared of with your
recording
anxieties.
Different. This is I'm sorry, I hate those lights. They need to be banned from all these restaurants, all the nice restaurants. I don't care.
Damn.
Put
I'm
that
not
shit
a
away.
fan of it. I don't feel as strongly as you do. But
Shit pisses me off.
I'm not a fan of the lights either.
If I'm on a date with a girl and she pulls that shit out, that's the last date I'm going on with her.
Are you serious?
1000%.
That's the
That's the cutoff point. Yeah.
what is the word I'm looking for?
Breaking point?
Breaking point feels right, but it's not.
Last straw?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
All my metaphors are gone. All right. So now we're at the end. After all the shit that we've talked and all the advice I hope we've given, you have any last words for those watching and listening and all that good stuff?
I hope you take something out of this episode. If you're contemplating about posting online and being a content creator, just do it. As simple as that sounds, just fucking do it. It's as easy as you pulling your phone out, recording yourself, even if it's just you in your room. You want to talk about something you like? If you have a niche, just do it. If you like something like fragrances, like I'm obsessed with fragrances. If you have a fragrance collection, talk about your favorite fragrance. Tell them what it smells like. There's always going to be people out there who want to know about what you're interested in. Just do it. Yeah, I think I'm done.
Yeah. Be yourself. People like you. They'll like what you like.
Yep.
And they'll like what you got to say about what you like. Because there's no other you. So with that said, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and give 5 stars if your listening platform allows for you to do so. You can find the podcast on Instagram at Yip to My App, and then you can find me at Missing the Sunset on Instagram and Missing the Sunset 13 on TikTok. Where can they find you?
Instagram and TikTok, migo.stevo, and Stevo spelled Stevoo.
Migo Stevo. And listen, don't remember that more.
Yeah.
And yeah, that is all. I think that's everything. I love you guys, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.